Welcome back to the channel. Let's explore together. Today we are checking out Daniel Thrasher. When you have hippopotomonstrosesquippedaliophobia. So this is a recent upload by Mr. Thrasher. What caught my attention about it is the title. I believe that this is a meme term for fear of long words. There is a phobia of long words, and the actual scientific word for it is contained in this word. You would take out the hippopotomonstroses part. I think that just means monstrous hippo, like kind of like a more scientific way to say that. But sesquippedaliophobia, the second end of this word, starting at the sesquippedaliophobia, that is an actual thing. That is the scientific term for irrational fear of long words. So the psychologist in me, the psych degree person in me, found a great curiosity to this recent skip from Daniel Thrasher to see what we're doing with this. But I thought I'd start with that nice little tidbit that technically, because I've seen this word thrown around for a fear of long words, the hippopotamus monstrous part is not actually a part of the term. Not that sesquippedaliophobia is not a long enough word already. Clearly the scientists knew what they were doing. But the other part is just more of a meme that's caught on that people have kind of just applied as truth. I think there was a song that popularized it. I don't really quite know, but yeah, you could look into that yourself and find out that you've been lied to once again by the internet. The actual official term for a fear of long words is a long word, but it is not quite as long of a word as cited here. But let's see where Daniel takes it.
Doctor, I think I have a fear of long words.
Sounds like a classic case of hippopotomonstrosesquippedaliophobia.
Don't worry, it's highly treatable. Unlike pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. Are you afraid?
Now, since I'm going to be the killjoy and give the science-y part of this the whole time because you're hitting on my science nerd aspect, I got the music nerd and the psychology nerd in me and many other nerds in me. Just, you know, I love having nerds in me. Anyway, typically it's more of a fear of reading the word specifically. From my understanding, when we read case studies on this, it's almost always exclusively an anxiety towards reading long words. So, you know, the root cause could be a bad experience in elementary school or something like that, with like public reading, but it's oftentimes a very irrational fear, even if the person who has it knows it's irrational. And it's like, I don't want to go out. They kind of become agoraphobic, you know, fear of leaving the house because they're afraid that maybe a billboard will have a big word that they'll have to read. And it just gives them a very heightened level of anxiety and discomfort. It could actually really suck. But hearing a long word in the cases that I remember studying, I don't ever remember that being an issue. It's more of the anxiety related to encountering and having to read or interact with a long word. Is any of this interesting to anyone? Let me know.
Afraid of needles?
No.
That's great, because the medication is administered intravenously by a homeopathic phlebotomologist.
Is that even a real word?
I have just the specialist for you. Her name is Dr. Ann.
Oh.
Anti-disestablishment.
Of course. Anti-disestablishmentary.
Holiness.
Oh, hold on. That face is a thumbnail that can't be missed. Oh, there it is. All right, guys, we gotta match this energy of paranoid Daniel. Look at that boy. He's traumatized. All right. Well, that was the worst reenactment thumbnail, but you know what? You're just gonna have to let the boring science lessons make up for it. This is a 5+ minute video where instead of jokes, we talk about the scientific reasons that the jokes aren't fully accurate. Man, have you come to the most riveting, rip-roaring channel of entertaining content you could have ever dreamed of. Don't forget to subscribe.
She lives over by Lake Chargagagagman.
I love that sign. I've seen that sign many times on memes. I think it's real. I have not verified and fact-checked it. So someone in the comments could let me know who's got more of a nerdy energy for Indian tribe, Native American tribe, whatever you want to call it. areas can let me know if that's real. I'd believe it's real. I have a hunch that it would be. Just because, why not? It looks like also that the word is repeated several times on this sign as well, which is one of the reasons I believe it to be kind of real. But anyway, let me know below if you know, because I ain't gonna look. I'm not gonna look it up.
8 years of med school, you too can pronounce Lake Chargagagag Man Chagagag Chow Banagungabug. Anyway, that'll
All it takes is 8 years of med school. I also love the med ad playing behind him the whole time. Ask your doctor if, oh my God, is right for you.
be $10,000.
10 grand? Yeah, I mean, that's a deal in America. Well, rest in peace to Anxious Daniel. He really got the shaft on that one. And yeah, sorry or you're welcome, depending on how you feel about this video. Until we explore again, I'll see you next time.